there's two main endocannabinoids. So endo meaning endogenous in us. Phytocannabinoids, phytoplant, that's THC, CBD. The ones in the human body are called anandamide and 2AG. THC works on, doesn't work on, THC is nature's equivalent of anandamide, and CBD is nature's equivalent of 2AG. So that's the basics. So we can take from the plant and give to the human, and then those cannabinoids are having the same effects in our bodies. It's a bit more complicated than that, but that's basically what's happening. So in our bodies, we have two main receptors identified, CBD1 and CBD2, and they were only identified in 1992, so not really that long ago. Once we identified the receptors, we could identify what's working on them. So next came anandamide in 1993. Once that was understood, it then was not too much of a leap to look at known cannabinoids and go, right, so there's products in compounds in nature that we're making into medicinal products that can directly work on a system that we have in our body. Now that the science is still early, there's a lot of research going on, and there's a lot of fascinating options, that anandamide has a role in fetal development. It has a role in development of our nervous systems. What we do know is that CBD1 receptors are basically in our nervous system, in our brains and our spinal cord and some of our organs, and CB2 receptors are in our peripheral system, so most organs in our body. Anandamide's working on CBD1, 2AG is working in the periphery. So then by what they basically do was when the nervous and immune system, let's take the immune system goes out of whack, the endocannabinoid system is there to rebalance things. And when we have lots of stress in our lives, or bad diet, or poor exercise, illness, sickness, insults of that nature, the endocannabinoid system goes out, and it can go so far out that it can't actually get itself back in. And so we can use the phytocannabinoids to do the job of the endocannabinoids that we're lacking, to bring that system back into kind of homeostasis, back into working. Homeostasis is a self-regulating system. So a really good example is the temperature of our bodies. It's a unconscious mechanism that keeps our temperature tightly regulated, and without it we die. We get too hot, we get too cold. So that's natural homeostasis. The body does it for us. And the same thing works in our immune system as a natural homeostasis. So it just does its job. It's like a well-oiled car and machine. It just works. But when there's a problem in it, as we all know, your car, the oil isn't in the car, the engine can die. It can be catastrophic. And it's the same analogy. The car is not doing its job as well as it could, so you fix it. And that's what we're doing with the endocannabinoid system. It's not working properly, so we use the drugs, the medicines, to reinstate the balance, and then from that point the body can basically do its job. I guess at this point I would say that there's two really important things. That one is that nature has a far superior intelligence to humans. Nature has all the answers that we're looking for, actually, and the science is catching up with that. And the second thing is that the body is actually the healer. Our bodies are designed to heal and go back to a state of rest and digest. And our lifestyle and the things that happen to us affect our body's ability to heal. So by restoring that homeostasis with the help of a plant, basically, our body gets back to doing what it does best, and that's heal and get better. So all we're really doing is assisting a body using nature to get back to a state of balance, and people's wellness improves. It's not complicated, really. It's just a shame that more people don't understand it, which is why we're having this conversation.